When the time comes, which is commonly called golden autumn, we more often than usual think about why the green foliage on trees and shrubs changes its color to yellow, orange, red, purple, brown, and then completely falls off. Pigments, the coloring substances present in the leaves, are responsible for the color transformation. Almost all of these pigments are present in the leaves initially. We will talk about them one at a time and start with the green one. This is chlorophyll. It is it that prevails over other pigments in the warm season, and it is it that gives a green color to plants. You probably know about it from a school biology course, because process of photosynthesis, which is very important, is impossible without it. During the time of photosynthesis, a plant in the light absorbs carbon dioxide and water, converting them into organic substances and releasing oxygen simultaneously. It is thanks to the process of photosynthesis that plants grow and bear fruit. In spring and summer, chlorophyll works perfectly because there are active processes of fluid movement in the tree and it has enough moisture. This allows the plant to accumulate nutrients and minerals in its tissues, making reserves for the winter. But autumn comes and chlorophyll, gradually collapsing, is forced to give up the main color role to other pigments hidden before: xanthophyll, yellow, and carotene, orange. Some plants at this time begin to produce another pigment, anthocyanin, thanks to which their leaves acquire purplish red and purple shades. The leaf will acquire the shade of pigment which prevail in the composition of the leaf. By the way, chlorophyll lasts to the last, and it can often be noticed that the veins of a yellowed leaf remain green. In them, that is able to remain the longest. How the leaves will look in autumn depends on various reasons: species, age, life phase, and even the place of growth and the current weather. What happens in autumn forcing the leaves to change color? In autumn, the daylight hours are shortened, the temperature drops, and the active processes of fluid movement stop in the tree. This is quite logical because the tree prepares for frosts. If there is a lot of moisture inside, it will freeze, and that will lead to damage to the tree and even to its death. And so, the amount of moisture decreases, the air becomes colder and the day becomes shorter, and the amount of chlorophyll decreases, because at this time the tree activates a mechanism that promotes the removal of such an important mineral as magnesium from the foliage cells. Without magnesium, chlorophyll breaks down. Then other pigments come to the fore. If the autumn is dry and sunny, the foliage will have bright, saturated shades. If the weather is cloudy and rainy, the leaves will look dull and unsightly. Over time, the pigments are completely destroyed, and then the leaves turn brown. This is the color of membranes of the leaf cells, devoid of pigment. When the leaves begin to change color in autumn, the process of leaf fall starts at the same time, slowly at first and then accelerating more and more. Why do the leaves fall off? In summer, when the tree receives a lot of nutrients, it spends them, among other things, to maintain the greenery of the foliage. But when the amount of moisture decreases, the tree goes into hibernation, and before that, it throws off an extra load, so as not to waste valuable energy on it, which is already in short supply. However, the leaf is held on the branch and the tree has to form a thin cork layer at the base of this petiole, blocking the excess of nutrients. After that, it becomes increasingly difficult for the leaf to stay on the branch, and it breaks off and falls to the ground. By the way, during severe drought, trees are also able to shed their foliage in order to save moisture. Now you know why the leaves turn yellow and fall off. Stay with us on the globe and you will learn even more interesting things. Click on the bell so you won't miss our new videos.